out. This is so stupidly simple, but I've built an entire worldwide company around it. Give people what they want first, then you get what you want by default. I'm a very, very lazy man. I don't like doing much, but I figured out this. If I give the other guy what he wants, I get what I want. Everybody in the property business says, man, I've got to make more money. If I make sure the other guy makes more money, I'll get what I want. See, I'm really big in lifestyle. I'm really big in doing what I want, and I want my life easy. And I figured out if I know what the other person wants, I get what I want by default. Let's look at this, how it relates to houses. I find all the time I've got a whole bunch of people right around the country that want to sell houses now. I mean, Sydney. How many of us from Sydney? Put your hand up. Man, isn't we great? Like, for those who aren't in Sydney, just to let you know, we're having a big property sale at the moment. Everything's on sale, 20% off. And, I mean, what a fantastic market that is. Okay, let's talk about this. I've got all these people across the country, 32%. I spoke to somebody at Mortgage House, 32% of people get rejected by a bank loan. They can't get a house, they're renting. I've got all these people renting all around the country. Now, do you think people are renting in this here and in New Zealand because they just love to rent, or they simply, there's something going in their life right now that they can't get in a house? Because guess what? If I solve that problem and I give them what they want, I'm going to get what I want. So, follow me on this. First of all, I've got a whole bunch of people who want to rent a house. I've got 32%. They can't get in. Now, let's talk about why they can't get in. We did this exercise before where you guys all participated. That worked really well. Let's try it again. Can somebody give me any idea based on the fact that they've been to a dinner party, and let's face it, in Sydney, if you go to a dinner party and you haven't got property, you don't get invited. So can anybody tell me about the last dinner party they went to where the conversation got to property, somebody doesn't own a property they're renting, and what circumstance might be going on in their life right now that stops them buying a house tomorrow? They can buy one next year, but why they can't buy one tomorrow? Can anybody give me any idea why that could be? They got no deposit again. How many yuppies do we have out there with fast girlfriends, fast cars, fast restaurant bills, all flash, no cash? Boy, do they look good on paper, but turn them upside down, nothing falls out. Okay. What else we got? I'm sorry? Self-employed people. How come you can own 17 fruit shops, but you can't borrow any money? Half the banks say that you've got to be self-employed and have your company going for 4 years or you're no-go. The other banks say it's 2 years. But if you start self-employed tomorrow and you make $1 million a year, no one will still give you a bank loan. What else? No regular job. I've got a guy who makes a lot of money selling cars. Has done. Half his money is commission. Half his money is salary. But they won't take the commission into consideration, although he makes a lot of it. Commission people. I'm sorry, that's not regular. Here come. A little 23-year-old there, he looks at you and says, I'm sorry, you didn't fill in the form completely right and you can't have a loan. What else we got? Bankrupts. Classic example. Credit impaired people. Bankrupts. That's a favourite at the moment. Have you noticed how many people, do you realise we're having our highest default rate of home loans in Australia's history? Wow. Okay, we're going to put that as credit impaired. Thank you. Can't service. You bet. That's that great Australian hobby we have in Australia where everybody moves one partner to the left. Okay. All right. Let me write that one down here. Okay. I've got a whole bunch of reasons why people want to get in. They can get in next year, but they can't get in today. Mum, dad, 2 kids. Normal people can't get in today. Here's another one. Investors. How many property investors do I have in the room? How many investors have you ever been to the bank and they've decided, oh, I'm sorry, but you own too many properties. We're not going to give you any more money for any more properties. Anybody had that? And the little 23-year-old guy goes, I'm sorry, you can't come in. Thank God they put the ATMs on the outside. Now, okay, divorce. Now, investors, too many properties, you can't get in. Let me run an idea by you.